it remains that the largest foreign threat to the United States of Americans is the tens of millions of foreigners that have mass invaded and mass immigrated to the United States, particularly under the Biden administration, but even prior to that. And many of them through a variety of ridiculous paper programs like TPS and these temporary statuses that were granted by the Biden administration and by Mayorkas that never should have been given, millions and millions who came in illegally. The greatest foreign threat to the United States of America is already here. It is already within our borders. And by the way, you don't need to go and sneak it out and look for it. Just look at the streets of Los Angeles. Okay, burning cars, burning police cars, foreign flags waving. Look at the streets of New York. Look at the streets of any major city. Go to any public place. Just go to any public place and you will see it filled with non-Americans. Okay, absolutely filled in pretty much every single urban area of this country. And there's no question. So on this 4th of July, I really want you to ask that question. What does it mean to be an American? And I'm talking about a non-hyphenated American. What does it really mean? What does it mean to us? What does it mean to your family? What does it mean to your legacy? Has the country been left in a better place than it is or than it was when you were born? Okay? Will your children and your grandchildren inherit a country that is better than the one that you were born into? Yes or no? Look at the conditions. Look at the quality of life. Look at social stability. And there's no question. The destabilization that we see in our urban centers, the destabilization that we see across our country, there is no way you can separate this without the impact of the mass immigration that has happened across our borders and across our country. And 50 out of 50 states are experiencing this pressure. So when we talk about the housing crisis, when we talk about healthcare, when we talk about GDP, when we talk about debt, when we talk about all of these issues, the mass immigration crisis focuses on all of them and it hits all of them and it puts pressure on all of them. So it'd be easy for someone to say, oh, well, mass immigration is why a guy named Zoran Kwame Mamdani is going to be the next mayor of New York. And he himself, having only been an American citizen for since the first Trump administration. He became an American citizen in the first Trump administration. That's how long that he's been a U.S. citizen. Okay. But the key here for everyone to understand is, do we have a country that is not notional or propositional? That's just something that exists ethereally. Or are the Americans a distinct people with a distinct history and a distinct home in this world? And as we look around the world, and we took you around the world today, those issues, are they important? Yes, they are important, but there is no greater pressing issue to the American people than the foreign threat of the invaders that are currently within our own communities, within our own towns, and yes, taking over our greatest city. And I'm not saying that it's all happening just organically or naturally. Of course not. It's happening because we've allowed it. It's happening because we've sat back and decided that, oh, things are fine. My life is good. I don't need to worry about that. Who cares? Okay, who cares? Who cares who's making my Jimmy John sandwich? Well, you know something? At the end of the day, it does matter. It matters to all of us. It matters to those who came before. And it matters to the boys of Valley Forge. Remember the boys of Valley Forge on 4th of July. What they fought for, what they suffered for, what the Continental Army went through 249 years ago. Next year will be the 250th. It matters to them and to the soldiers of every single American conflict since.